You spend an entire week making a video. You write the script, you edit for hours, you make a thumbnail, you upload it, and then one view, maybe two. So you start searching for answers. You watch video about YouTube SEO, you watch video about thumbnail, you watch video about the algorithm, you watch successful creator explaining exactly what you should do. And somehow, watching all of that, you still don't know what you are doing wrong. I've been there. And after making several YouTube channels and failing 4 times, I started to realize something. Maybe YouTube doesn't feel impossible because we are not working hard enough. Maybe we are following the wrong advice. So in this video, I want to talk about 4 pieces of advice I follow as a beginner and why I think some of them actually made things harder for me. Number 1. Optimize your SEO. You probably heard this hundreds of times. Find the right keywords, optimize your title and the right tags, write a perfect description. I believe it too. For my first few videos, I spent ridiculous amount of time researching keyword tags and titles. I thought if I could just find the right keywords, YouTube would show my video to 1,000 of pupils. But then I looked at what was actually happening. YouTube isn't just a search engine anymore. When you search for something, YouTube might show you a few results related to exactly what you search for. But after that, it starts recommending videos based on what it thinks you will want to watch. And that's where browse and suggested traffic become extremely important. I even experienced this myself. I spent a lot of time optimizing my first few videos and nothing happened. On my previous channel, I uploaded around 50 videos and I put a lot of effort into optimize them too. But when I looked at where my views actually came from, a lot of them came from YouTube recommendation system. So I'm not saying SEO is completely useless. It can help. But as a beginner, I think it's a very easy to spend hours optimizing a video that nobody is interested in watching in the first place. Feeling productive and actually being productive are two different things. And I learned that the hard way. Number 2. Don't copy big creators. Actually, I don't think this advice is completely wrong, but I think beginners misunderstand what copying means. I made this mistake too. You see video with 500k views, you look at the title, you look at the thumbnail, you watch the video and you think, I'll make something like this. So you copy the format, maybe even the structure, maybe the title, maybe that entire video, and then you upload your version and nothing happens. So you start thinking, what's wrong with my video? But maybe the problem isn't your video. Maybe the problem is the context. That big creator already has an audience. They already have people who know them, people who trust them, people who are interested in what they have to say. They can sometimes upload a video on a completely different topic and still get millions of views because the audience is already there. You don't have that yet, and neither do I. So copying a video that worked for a huge creator doesn't mean it will work for you. The better approach is to look at creators who are closer to your size. Find advice that performs usually well for their channel. Those are the outliers worth studying. Ask, why did this video work for a channel this size? That's much powerful, useful than simply copying a million subscriber creator. And honestly, I made this mistake while writing this video too. I was trying to follow ideas that work for a much bigger creator. So from now on, I'm going to spend more time studying what's working for creators who are actually in my situation, even if it takes longer. Number 3, post shorts to grow your channel. This is probably one of the biggest things I misunderstood. I watched a lot of creators saying, make shorts to grow your channel, use shorts to attract an audience. So I tried it. I upload 9 shorts on this channel and yes, some of them got more views than my long form videos. But then I started thinking about who was actually watching them. Someone watching a 20-second short isn't necessarily the same person who wants to sit down and watch an 8-minute video from you. The viewing experience is completely different. With shorts, YouTube puts the video directly in front of you. You don't have to decide whether you want to watch that specific creator before the video starts. Long form is different. A viewer sees your thumbnail and title and has to make a decision. Do I want to spend several minutes watching this? This is completely different challenge. And if I build an audience around shorts that isn't interested in my long videos, I could end up with numbers that look good on the surface, but don't actually help me build the channel I want. That's why I stopped making shorts for now. I'm not saying shorts are bad. They can absolutely work for some creator and some channel, but for me, right now, my goal is different. I want to get good at long form videos. I want people to see my thumbnail, click on my videos, watch it, and actually want to see another video from me. That's a skill I need to build. So instead of trying to build everything at once, I'm choosing one thing and going all in. Number 4, just stay consistent. This is probably the most common advice you will hear, just stay consistent. And honestly, I agree with it. But I think most people misunderstand what consistency actually means. Consistency isn't simply I upload every Tuesday at 7 p.m. You can upload every single week and still make no progress if you are making completely different video for completely different people. And you can also upload less often while improving with every video. For me, consistency has three parts. First, show up even when it's hard. Second, keep making video for the same kind of person. Third, keep your quality high enough that you're actually proud of what you are publishing. Because the goal isn't just to keep uploading, the goal is to build a chain of events. Someone sees your thumbnail, they click, they watch, they enjoy the video, they trust you a little more, then they watch another video. And eventually they came back looking for your next one. That's what I'm trying to build. And once you start building that system, I think the biggest thing left is time. Good enough plus time equal to progress. Consistency isn't about grinding until you hit YouTube. It's about building a system that allows you to keep creating even when you don't feel motivated. What's I'm changing? So after all of this, what I'm actually going to do? I am going to the basic. First, I'm gonna find what's already working, not just on huge channels, but on channels closer to my size. Then I'm gonna understand why those videos work, not just copy the title, not just copy the thumbnail, not just copy the format. I wanna understand the context. Who was the video made for? Why would that person click? Why would they keep watching? And what made them want to watch another video? Because I think that's the real game. SEO might help, shorts might help, consistent upload schedule might help, but none of those things can replace the most important part, making something people actually want to watch. And I think that's what I was missing. For a long time, I was looking for the trick, the perfect title, the perfect keyword, the perfect upload schedule, the perfect strategy, but maybe there isn't one. Maybe the boring answer is the real answer. Make better video for the right people, learn from every upload, and give it enough time. And that's what I'm gonna try to do with this channel. And if you want to see what happened next, I'm documenting all of it here. And if you haven't watched my previous video yet, I talked about why most creators will always fail. And the mistake I think caused so many people to quit before they ever give themselves a real chance. You can watch that one next, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.